This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Hi! I hope everyone's doing super dandy today because for today's video, we're actually going to be doing 2 thrift flips with 2 pairs of shoes. But what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be changing the color and doing a little bit of painting to these 2 pairs of leather shoes. So for my supplies, I have some paints here. So I have some leather paints here that I just got from my local fabric store. I have 2 clear jars because I'm actually making my color. You can just use the color straight out of the bottle if you like it, but I'm not a huge fan, so we're going to be mixing them. And lastly, I have some sponges here, which I'm gonna be using to paint them. I do need to clean these shoes up a little bit. They're a little bit nasty and I need to get them super clean before we can start painting them. I just got some water and it's not warm because I didn't want to wait for the tap to warm up. So it's cold water and some dish soap, and then I have an old cloth here. All clean. Look at that shine. So I'm gonna let my shoes dry over here just for a little bit longer, and in the meantime I'm just gonna mix my color. I'm using this green probably for the majority of it because I do want to make a green, but I want it to be kind of like an olive, warm, yellow green, kind of like these boots right here. So I'm gonna try to mix something similar to that or just mix a green that I like. So I feel like it might be better if I bring you guys up close and you guys can see like a little time lapse of like the colors mixing. I feel like that might be a little satisfying.
So right off the bat, I made a mistake because I wanted an... Benson, I told you not to move when I was doing this. Just ignore my dog walking around in the background. But I should have started with a yellow base and not a green base because I wanted a yellow color. I wanted like a yellow green, and it was not going to go yellow if I started with green. So I restarted and I started adding the green to the yellow just a little bit at a time, and eventually I got the color I wanted and it's just beautiful.
So I have my green all mixed here. I like the color, so I'm gonna start off with these boots first. And for these boots, I wanna do a two-tone just like these Aloha boots here. I really love them, so I'm gonna try to do half green, half like a cream color. So I don't have like specific tape, I just have like clear packing tape, so I don't know how well this is gonna go, but I'm just gonna tape the front down the center, and hopefully I have a steady hand to actually paint a straight line. And hopefully this tape doesn't ruin the boots. There we go. I also stuffed the boots with yarn in there. You could just use paper or whatever you have, but I'm gonna try to go ahead and paint this side green, and hopefully my average taped line, you know, has like a nice crisp line. So apparently it's supposed to take 1 to 2 coats of this, so I'm hoping I made enough green, because if not, I'm gonna have to try to make more green for the other side of the boot, and I don't know how well that will go. I don't know. So I'm just dabbing it with my sponge here and just trying to get an even coat. I'm trying not to put too much on the boot. I don't want it running or anything, but you know, we're just gonna try to make an even coat for the side. And I gotta say, this color looks pretty good so far.
And for my technique, I didn't really have a great technique. What I was doing was I was just like sponging it, like dabbing it, and then rubbing it in, and then just repeating that until I got a really ugly coat of green on my boot.
The first coat is done on the boots here. If you get really close, you can see it's not completely opaque. It's still blotchy. So it's definitely gonna need 2 coats these boots. But now that I'm looking at them, I kind of like the green and the brown. I was gonna do cream and brown in 2 different colors, but I honestly like these 2 colors together. But while that dries, I need to start on the other shoe now. So I gotta tape it down the center again. There we go. Down the center-ish.
to be honest, this is not satisfying at all. Like, this looks terrible. Like, it looks like I'm just ruining the shoes right now, but to be honest, it actually turns out really good. So spoiler, it turns out good. And sorry I said spoiler after I spoiled it.
So I'm gonna let these dry over here, and then now I'm gonna move on to the next pair.
So we're just gonna take a quick break from the thrift flip because today's video is actually sponsored by Squarespace. I personally started using Squarespace back in college when I started my business, and since then I have been using it. At first, my website just listed all the services I offered, but then as it grew, I was able to add an e-commerce store and also a blog. It is super easy to create a professional website with Squarespace, so if you guys wanna try out Squarespace or get a domain, I do have a coupon code for you guys where you guys can get 10% off. All you have to do is use my coupon code JennaPhipps, and you guys will get 10% off your domain or website.
For this pair, I want to paint them a pastel yellow. So that's really easy to make. I just have this yellow here and white, and I'm going to start with white. So I want it to be a very, very light pastel yellow. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. It's honestly it's like the same color as my top. Also, if you have shoes and you're not sure if they're leather or not, but they kind of seem like leather, but you're not really sure because there's no tag, you should be able to do this. The tag or the paint says it's good for vinyl and leather, so I think it should be good.
So as you can see, I'm painting it like almost like a white pastel yellow, and after I painted one shoe, I was just like not digging it. I was like, this is too light. I need something a little bit brighter, and then put too much yellow in the paint, and you can see the paint right there is bright yellow, so they turned out bright yellow. Again, sorry for the spoiler.
So I got a very rough coat on these shoes, and when I mean rough coat, I really mean like it's very roughly done. Gonna let those shoes dry, and now we're gonna try to finish up these shoes because I'm really, really excited and a little scared to see how this stripe is and see how well it worked out.
So for the second coat, this is where we started to make some progress, and it actually started to look quite decent. Like, it actually didn't look like a 2-year-old painted it anymore. So I finished up the second coat, got it all opaque, and then I went in with my little brush and touched up all the edges, even though I didn't have like the steadiest hands. So if you actually looked up close, there's paint everywhere.
So I just finished the last coat of the green here, and I'm just letting it dry, but I think it's gonna turn out really, really cute, or I'm hoping so, because it looks good, but I'm just, a little worried about the line down the middle, because that could make or break it. So I did test it a little bit. I pulled back a little bit of the tape here, and it looks pretty good, the line. So for these sandals now, I think I'm just gonna do one more coat for this, and then I'm gonna get my little brush and do all the intricate work in between here, and then these should be good to go. I don't think I want to do any design in here. I think I just want to keep them yellow, which I do like the yellow a lot more than that sparkly pink. I think I would definitely wear yellow more than kind of dirty sparkly pink. I'm done painting my yellow sandals here. The only thing is I need to clean up the sole here. I have some yellow marks, if you can see around there, that I'm gonna wipe up after it's all dry and good to go before I start like scrubbing it. So I'm gonna leave these on the side here to dry. It's time to actually peel back the tape on this one, and excited again, but also not sure what to expect. Oh, whoa, wowza. Look at this. Let's peel the other one, except I'm gonna do this one up close because I feel like that might be really satisfying. Let's pull this one up. Let's hope it's not a fail. Hope it's as good as the other one. It's like yarn all stuck to this tape. Oh, one little mistake. Looks pretty good. Got a little scuff on the toe, but that's okay. turned out really good too. Like, look how crisp that line is there. There's a little scuff of like, or not scuff, a little, you know, mistake up here, but from far away, you will never even notice that. Look how good these boots look. Honestly, if I saw these at the thrift store, I'd probably spend $200 for them. Okay, maybe. Okay, I got a little carried away there. I wouldn't spend $200, but I would definitely spend like 50 bucks, 100, maybe 100, even for used ones, because look how beautiful these are. I am so excited to wear these this fall. And here are the other shoes, which they pretty much match my shirt, which these aren't that exciting. Like, yeah, they're nice, but they're nothing compared to these boots. Like, these boots are like, they're number one now. And these ones, they're cute, but they're just yellow sandals. Let me try them on for you guys, or I'm gonna try them on like half hour, but for you guys, it's like 2 seconds. JK guys, it's actually been like 5 minutes because I just want to try them on and see how they look. So I'm gonna show you guys the yellow sandals. I have them on right now, so I'll show you those first. For my outfit, I just turned my shirt backwards and I thought that looked cute. Can you even see them from back here? I feel like it's so hard to see the full outfit, but they match pretty nicely with my top. I'll just show you guys some like B-roll of some close-ups of them, but I love them. They obviously fit well. I don't really want to talk about the fit because they're my shoes, so obviously they work, but I love the yellow color way more than that kind of dusty, sparkly pink. Like, it needed an upgrade. It needed an upgrade, and I feel like I have a brand new pair of shoes now. Ta-da! I don't know why I say ta-da every time. I just don't know what else to say, but here are the boots. I keep wanting to tell you how they fit, but they fit good because obviously they're my shoes, so I know they fit, but they look really good. Like, they look really nice. I don't know, perfect, amazing, spectacular, unique. I don't know, all of the above. I just really like them, and they honestly look so cute. Like, what the heck? I still can't believe I made them, or I painted them to look like this. I think I'm just gonna stand here for like 5 minutes so you guys can see the outfit, just because I think it's cute. It kind of reminds me of like cowboy boots for some reason. I don't know why. They don't look like cowboy boots, but they kind of feel like cowboy boots. I don't know.
I also painted these after the fact. Oh, hey, Benson. And I really liked them, so I wanted to show you guys these ones too.
Okay, that is it. I'm very dewy, aka very sweaty. So I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed this little thrift flip of, you know, thrift flipping some of my shoes in my closet. If you guys try it out and actually do a thrift flip with some of your guys' shoes, be sure to tag me on Instagram at @JennaPhipps because I wanna see what you guys are creating. But that's all I had to say, so I'm gonna go. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!